It feels so good to be back in Sri Lanka, more precisely Hiriketiya. This is where I went the first time 2 years ago when I started traveling full time. And there's a few reasons why this place is so dear to my heart. Not only did I meet a lot of great people here, some of which we've met this time around again, it's also where I started my creative business. When I left Denmark, I had 3 goals originally. 1, I needed to make new friends and meet new people in my late 20s. 2, I needed to start my creative business. And 3, I wanted to experience other parts of the world, both culturally and physically. The first goal I pretty much freed in the first few weeks, where I met a lot of great people, as I just said. But when it came to building my business, I had pretty much no idea and no plan on how to do it. And to be honest, while I was here, I spent a little bit too much time having fun and meeting people than I did creating my business. And also because I had no plan, it was kind of tangled and all over the place. You see, when I quit my full-time job and started traveling, it was mostly with a dream and not really a plan of anything to do. And back then, it was mostly focused around photography that later changed to videography. But when I look back now, 2 years ago, being reminded of all these surroundings, I also really look back on how far I've come. I've learned so much, and I'm way better at shooting professional video and delivering creative stuff today than I was back then. On the other hand, I'm still pretty poor, and I had way more money when I started my journey than I do now. All of that's gonna change this year. But I want to show you around Hiriketiya, where it all started, why it's so dear to me, and all the good places that I've spent so much time in. So let's take a look. This is Verse Collective, where I used to stay in one of their hostel rooms. I planted the first seeds to my business here. It's a co-working hostel and the place to sit and work, especially since the power cuts are pretty common in Sri Lanka, and here they have a backup generator, so power and Wi-Fi is up and running in no time again in case there is a power cut. Right across from Verse Collective is Hiriketiya Beach, with the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. It's also where I started this video, and it might be one of my favorite beaches there is. Simply because it's super long, there's plenty of space, not too many tourists, and you can get good food and drinks. Down the street is my favorite restaurant here, Smokes and Bitters. It's on the more expensive end, but amazing food and atmosphere. I also just found out that it's ranked 40 on the best restaurants in Asia, so there is that. Continuing up the road, we make it to Nomad. This is the best view for coffee in the morning. And the coffee is amazing, so what more can you ask for? You can also work from here, but the Wi-Fi is not that good. So if you do offline work, editing, writing, something like that, it's a perfect place. If you need to upload something, I'll probably find somewhere else. Getting into Hiriketiya Bay is where I'm staying at the moment at a small homestay with my girlfriend Joya. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job. The bay itself is great for surfing, especially beginners, since you don't have to paddle out that far. The waves are not that big, but they're still strong enough to carry you forward. When I was here in 2022, there was way less beach chairs in Hiri Bay, and I honestly prefer it that way. But luckily there is Hiriketiya Beach, which is larger and has much more space, and we just covered before. So I would just go there, and that's what we do. When you walk down the street in front of the beach, there are a lot of cafes and restaurants. One of my favorites is Malu Poke, where you can get amazing fresh poke balls, and a lot of the seafood that you get here is caught fresh from the same morning, so no matter where you go, you can get really nice seafood. Just behind the beach is Dutch Bay House. They also have great food. The pizza is honestly amazing. And this is where the parties happen most of the time, so if you're looking for a fun evening out, this is probably the place to go. One of my favorite dishes here is the rice and curry, which I guess is their national dish. I love the buffet at garlic. It's extremely affordable, it tastes really good, and I love that it's locally owned because they're always so happy and it feels good to support the locals as well. Plus, it's a buffet, so you can eat as much rice and curry as you can. To round off the tour, we head down the street, and here we find Lazy Monkey Hostel. I used to stay here in a private room after I moved out of Verse. This is actually where I recorded my first ever YouTube video. This is actually the exact road where I recorded my first talking head for my first ever YouTube video, which was a tutorial for Lightroom, and I recorded it in that room up there. And then I went out here to just record like an intro and an outro. I'm just getting started, so let's see what this turns into. There's a learning curve to everything basically, and yeah. I'm just happy to get started and happy to share these videos with you now. And last but not least is my favorite spot in Hiriketiya, which is a cliffside up back here. And I didn't tell anyone about it when I was here 2 years ago. So it's kind of my secret spot to come and think. So that's where we're gonna end the video. It's crazy how much can happen in 2 years. And I'm so happy that I dared take the step to do all of these things. I'm now richer on life than ever before. I figured out how to make friends in my late 20s. I met my girlfriend Joya in Bali while I was traveling. And I started my own creative business, which I've been going for 2 years now and still somehow survived. And I've gained a lot more confidence in a lot of areas of my life. But I'm also poorer than ever, at least financially. So while I made it by for the last 1.5 years, or 2 years, I've only barely scraped by every single month and I'm barely making enough to keep it going. But opposite of 2 years ago, where I didn't really have a plan and I didn't know what to do, now richer on experiences and knowing a lot more about both the industry and how to do things, this will definitely be the year where I'm planning to change all of that. So this is the year where I get financially sustainable with my business and we can finally start living without worry of what's gonna happen this month and if I'm gonna have enough money. Whatever journey you're on, it has started somewhere. And I'm curious, have you been back to visit where it all started and reflected upon what was the beginning and where you are now, maybe 2, maybe 1 year later, or maybe just 6 months from where you started something new. It doesn't have to be creative, it can be kind of anything. I would love for you to share that in the comments because I love reading that and it brings inspiration and motivation for me as well. And as the last thing, I would like to truly thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Maybe subscribing, maybe watching a lot of my other videos as well. I really enjoyed making this one and getting back to here where it all started. And it means a lot that you're watching all the way to the end, so thank you for that. If you do want to support me even more and help me keep going with these YouTube videos, then consider checking out my store and seeing if there's anything of value for you that can help you on your journey. And with that said, I'm just going to round up this video. That was kind of a 2-year look back and say thanks for watching, and until the next time, take care.